Good.
Awesome.
The Shaq and the Dragon out here.
Excellent.
Great.
Awesome, awesome. Well, so glad to have you all here with us tonight. I don't know who invited you, but you're going to be thanking that person who invited you before this presentation is over. So let's do
Bless.
a little bit of housekeeping. I need to make sure that I have hit the record button. Raise your hand if you see the record. Did I hit record?
Yes.
Awesome,
Yes.
awesome. Next thing, I need to make sure I have some co-hosts because people are still coming in. So Felicia and Don, I made you all co-hosts. So keep watch, make sure that you're letting people in. Awesome. I
Got
see
you
that you
covered.
are doing that. The other thing, guys, if you can, get a piece of paper and a pen because the paper never forgets. There may be a couple of things that you definitely want to jot down. And we got more people coming in here tonight. Sounds like we got some people who absolutely want to change their lives. And with that, we are going to go ahead. I'm going to mute all, and then we will get started. Okay, well, good evening, everyone. My name is Boomy Moore, and it gives me great pleasure to be here with you guys tonight. I love the energy that you were bringing. I love the music I was playing. It's time to get started in here. And someone invited you here tonight because they had something very, very powerful that they wanted to share with you. And as I said, I truly believe that you're going to be thanking that person before this Zoom is over. Let me tell you a little bit about myself and how I ended up here. So first of all, I'm a mom of 5. I am a grandma of 6 with one more on the way. We've got 6 boys and I think we got 5 grandsons, 1 granddaughter, and I think this last one coming is the boy too. So we'll have to see about that. But absolutely, my family is my why, and I love people. That's a little bit about me. I really, really love helping people. So as I share this information tonight, you're going to hear my passion come out because the information I'm going to share is absolutely life-changing. It's not something I believe in a little bit. It's something I believe in 100%. And I'm that kind of person where when I believe in something, I want to tell others about it. I just want to open up people's heads and help them to get it. So I pray that as I share this information tonight, that you all really, really get it. And that you're not just, as the Bible said, hearers of the word, but you become doers of the word and take action. So I want to start out tonight by being interactive. So I want y'all to find the chat, click that chat button, and I want everybody to type in there, take action. I'm going to look, I'm going to see who's participating. I want 100% participation. Let me see. I'm not going to get started till I see people type in take action. Type that in the chat, take action. Thank you, Connie. My girl Connie's here. Welcome, Connie. Take action. I see you, Catherine. Take action. Brian Reeves. Take action. I see you, Tina. Hey, Tina. Welcome, welcome. Travis Flaherty is in the house. We are honored to have you. Take action. Levette, take action. Okay. Well, I'm going to take action and I'm going to get into this presentation. So tonight, someone invited you here because they made a decision. What decision did they make, Boomy? They made a decision that they were going to be the one. The one to do what? They were going to be the one to step into their greatness in their family. They were going to be the one to leave mediocrity behind. They were going to be the one to say, I'm done with being average and ordinary. I'm done with living a less than lifestyle. I'm done with living somebody else's dreams while I live a nightmare. I decided to be the one. And so we're going to share with you a program called 1X. And I was introduced to this not too long ago. And it came at a time in my life where I had just had let's call it an income adjustment. And it adjusted down about 95%. But let me tell you, God is so faithful. There's always a ram in the bush. And so at that time I had this income adjustment, God brought somebody to me that said, hey, Boomy, I think you need to take a look at something. And so I'm going to share with you tonight this thing that's totally changed my life over the last year and a little bit. But I want you to know any of the things I share, any of the numbers I may say, any of the results that I may share that happened for me is just me sharing what happened for me. It's no guarantees for you. I'm not making any promises. We don't guarantee any certain results. We're talking about education and tools and technology here. So I just want to make sure that you understand that there are no promises here except for this promise right here. I promise you that if you say to yourself, I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. I'm looking for something that will make a difference so that I can change my life for the rest of my life. If you plug in and you do what we share with you, that you can have a lifestyle that before now you only dreamed of. And so I'm going to introduce you first to this gentleman right here, because he is the visionary leader of 1X IX Global. And I really believe that you got to know who is at the head, who's leading the vision, like whose idea, whose baby was this anyway? And so I had the pleasure of meeting Joe Martinez in Barcelona, Spain in, what was that? Time goes so fast, 2022, in the fall of 2022. And when I saw him, I didn't just see him, I felt him. I felt his credibility. I felt his sincereness. I felt that he really wanted to make a global impact. And I said, this is a guy who I can follow. And so when Joe put together this ecosystem that you see here, he came up with 3 words, 3 God-given words, and it was innovate, inspire, and impact. Here with 1X, we're here to do those 3 things. We're going to innovate your life. We have some very innovative technology you're going to hear about. We're here to inspire and absolutely make an impact. And so success leaves clues. Write that down, guys. Success leaves clues. And in a short period of time, this company has had a whole bunch of success. And if you're looking for an opportunity, if you're looking for something to change your life, you want to follow winners. Where are the winners going? Where are the companies that are winning? Because winners tend to keep on winning. And in a short period of time, Joe took this company to over $200 million. Now, somebody tell me in the chat, $200 million in 3 years' time, is that good or is that great? Tell me in the chat, is that good or is that great? Over $200 million within 3 years, guys. And I know everybody's saying that is great. In fact, it is better than great. And so not only have we put up those amazing numbers in a short period of time, but you can see the other awards, top momentum, fast growing company, #1 startup, just all these different accolades. So just know when you connect here, you're absolutely connecting with a winning team. And so what I did and what the person who invited you here tonight did was they did something so powerful. They decided to be the one. There's something called the power of decision. And I'm telling you, the power of decision is a force that when you just stand your ground and you say, it's going to be me. I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. I'm going to do something. I know, Lord, you got to bring me something that's going to change my family's life. I'm just deciding to be the one to take my freedom back. So the person who invited you here has already made that decision. And I just wanted to share with you some of those faces because Dwenda has made that decision and Doris has made that decision. Tina, and we have Joni and Dalton and Felicia. So many people, Brian, have made that decision, to be the one. I want to be free. And you got to think about, what do you want to be free of tonight? Some people want to be free of their boss. If anybody can say they want to fire their boss, raise your hand. Some people want to be free of that. Some people want to be free of debt and being enslaved to debt. Some people want to be just free in their mind because they have that negative thinking going on, which keeps you stagnated, which keeps you stuck. And some people want to get free from that. So I don't know what you want to get free from tonight, but we're absolutely here to help you to take your freedom back. And here's the awesome thing, guys, because when you start to meet people who are part of this ecosystem, what you're going to find is we're not selfish people. We understand the bigger picture. This is a global company here. And so, yeah, I can make that decision that I want to be wealthy. I want to get out of debt. I want to have a great lifestyle. But I really believe if we get to the core of what we should be doing while we are here on earth, it is reaching back and helping someone else. Do you all agree with that? When you can not only help yourself, but when you can reach back and help your brother and reach back and help your sister. And so the reason the person invited you here tonight is because they realize it's not just about them. They want to inspire others to do the same. So those of you who are on here tonight, it's about us collectively making that decision to do something great with our lives and to be the multiplier so that, as the Bible says, one can put 1,000 to flight, but two can put what? Two can put 10,000. So we're not adding here, we're multiplying. And when you make the decision and when you reach back and help someone else, you are the multiplier. So how do we take this freedom back? Let's talk about that. Because we need to recognize that there absolutely are problems in the world going on right now. You know, we don't put our heads in the sand. We know that every problem has a solution, but there are some problems. What are some of those problems going on right now? Maybe you might have thought about inflation, right? Inflation is a problem. Maybe, oh my goodness, let me tell you about this. I went to Walmart today and there was paper plates, maybe, stack of paper plates this high. I don't know, maybe it was 100 of them or 200, whatever. But it was almost $12. Whatever the cost, it was too much. I'm like, oh my gosh, $12 for paper plates? And then a pack of chicken wings was $17. I'm like, oh my gosh, something has to give. People have to understand they've got to do something, because if we keep on going at this rate, how is the average person going to be able to just afford just living and doing the basics? What other problems do we have? We have a lot of people, guys, who are like, I can't afford to send my kids to college. Something happens, income adjustment, then they start getting into using credit because they haven't put enough money to the side for a hiccup. So there are a lot of problems going on. But again, I want you to feel good that every single problem has a solution. And so what Joe Martinez did was this. He said, I want to impact the world. I want to do something great so that people globally, whether they're in India or whether they're in Africa, or whether they're in Latin America, or whether they're in the US, I want to put something together so that the average person can have an above average existence, meaning that they can create a life for themselves, live a lifestyle on their own terms. Now, let me ask you this question. Would you rather live your life on somebody else's terms or on your own terms? I need to see that answer in the chat. Would you rather be living somebody else's life or living life on your own terms? If you want to live life on your own terms, say my own. And you may be thinking, well, what kind of question is that? But do you realize that most people are not living life on their own terms? They're living their life for someone else. They're living their life for their boss. They're living their life because their parents said, oh, you should go to school and you should get a teaching degree. They're living their life based on their kids or their spouses, or they're not living on their own terms. So what we're here to do tonight, guys, is we want to show you how to take this freedom back and get ahead in this game. I want you to write this down, the game of life and how to play it. And I want you to go to YouTube and I want you to look that up and listen to it. The game of life and how to play it. Because you can think of life as a game, right? Sometimes people, and that's good because people often take it too seriously. But we want to show you how to position yourself ahead in this game of life, because too many people are falling behind. Too many people have had dreams at one time, but then when things didn't start happening fast enough, they said, well, you know what? Well, maybe it's not for me. Well, maybe it just wasn't supposed to be. And they take these dreams and they put them on a shelf and they leave them there and they get all dusty. But let me tell you what I want you to do tonight, Felicia. I see you looking attentively. I want you to take those dreams, everybody, like take your hands, go like this, grab those dreams off the shelf and put it down in front of you, dust it off. Everybody, let me see it like this. Everybody dust off those dreams, right? Because it's time to start dreaming again, but not just dreaming. We're going to show you how to turn those dreams into reality because we have an amazing ecosystem here. And this ecosystem allows for you to figure out what it is that you want, the lifestyle that you want to live. How do you want to spend your days? See, I believe that cultivating a lifestyle on your own terms takes intention. It takes some thought. You got to figure it out. And so we have these options here that I'm going to share with you tonight. And I'm not going to go all into detail, but I'm going to give you enough information to make a decision tonight. You see here things that have to do with crypto. We'll talk about that. Things that have to do with travel. We'll talk about that. Things that have to do with mentoring and coaching. But all this whole ecosystem is going to help you to take control of your finances and live your dream life. I love that. I'm in North Carolina right now. Drove here, left early this morning. I made a video on Facebook today. And I was just talking about freedom, being able to make a decision. Oh, I'm going to go to North Carolina tomorrow and not have to ask anybody and not have to worry about, do I have enough money to stay where I want to stay? No, make the decision because it's something that I want to do and go and do it. Like, get free with everything in you, guys. We want to help you to get free. So the first way we're going to do that, speaking of free, I'm about to share something with you that's free, which is called X Life. So X Life is a social platform that we have that focuses on people's growth. Now, I'm starting with this because this is so important. Social media is a thing. It is not going to go anywhere, but most people are scrolling through social media and they're living quiet lives of desperation, looking at other people living a good life. We don't know if on social media if it's really good or if they're just faking it, right? But they're just scrolling through, wasting time. Instead of, our idea was, why not have a social platform where instead of nonsense and negativity and all the bad news, why not focus on things that are uplifting? Why not, when you come off of social media, you be inspired? Why not come out being like, yes, I'm so awesome, I'm so great. When you come into X Life, and everybody on here tonight, get back with that person who invited you, and this is absolutely a must. Don't anybody stop tonight, go to bed tonight without being a part of this free social platform. Because I love affirmations. I wrote a book called If You Want to Speak It. So if you love affirmations, you'll go into this I Am channel and you'll be inspired, and you'll learn to look in the mirror in the morning and do your affirmations and say, I am powerful. I am magnificent. I am a winner. I am a leader of leaders. Maybe you love that I Am channel. Or maybe you're a mom or a grandma and you say, I want to be in the room with other female entrepreneurs. You know, I kind of doubted myself. I didn't know at this time in my life, maybe I'm a grandma, I didn't know if really I could be the one, but I want to be with other women who have reclaimed their feminine power and say, yes, I am going to do this. Or maybe you are like really into personal development, or you know that you should be, and you know that mindset is everything, and you maybe have had some malfunction in your thinking and like, I got to get my thinking right because it's my thinking that leads to results. So you come into the Empower channel and you learn how to think right so you can get your life right. Guys, we've got so much for you here in X Life. A lot of free channels for the people who are free, but I tell you, you're not going to want to stay at this free level because there's so much that we have here for you. We have a vertical called skills. And I love our tagline, collect skills and not bills. Now, what if you could learn the skill of trading? Now, this is not for everybody. I want you to understand, we give you options here, but there are a lot of people in the world who say, man, I wish I had a skill that nobody could take from me, that I could sit here in front of my computer and just learn how to look at a couple things going on in the markets. And yeah, I want to learn Forex. And yeah, I want to learn crypto. And, you know, my schedule's real tight, so maybe I can't attend the live classes, but I can attend the on-demand classes that are recorded. And sometimes I can get into these live trading rooms. Guys, we have some of the best traders around the world where if you want to learn how to trade, you can absolutely do it. We have Wild Bill, who's on our team. Wild Bill is in his 70s. He decided to start trading. He reported last week that he did like an 83% one day on his trades. It was just beautiful. And so again, we don't make any promises, but we just like to share what is happening in our ecosystem. In this past week, we had some of our main traders that had just amazing results, 100% efficiency, 75% efficiency. So if you want to learn the skill of trading, we've got that. If you want to learn about crypto, we've got that. Before I get into our next vertical of dream travel, let me say this, guys. In 2017, my father came to me and my father said, hey, Boomy, as a family, we missed out on Google. We missed out on Amazon. We did not make money with all of the internet stocks. He said, but I heard about something, and it's cryptocurrency. I heard about this Bitcoin thing and I've been studying it, and our family needs to learn about cryptocurrency. That was in 2017. And that was one of the best decisions I could have ever made, was to say yes to my father about learning about crypto. But guys, let me tell you, if you're new to crypto, if you haven't started learning and you want to learn, this is the place. We have a vertical called our core crypto class where you can learn how to take advantage of the huge crypto market that is coming. Do not think that you're too late, because you're not. About 96% of the world doesn't even have crypto wallets yet. There's so much opportunity there, and we can help you learn about crypto if that's what you want. So now let's go into another vertical. What about travel? Let me see your hand if you like to travel. Just say, I do. I'm looking at your mouth. Say, I do.
I do,
Joni,
I
Joni.
do, I
I
do,
do. Awesome.
I do, I
Awesome.
do.
I'm telling you guys, if you ask most people, what do you want to do when you retire? What do you wish you could do more of? Almost 90% of people say they wish they could travel more and they wish they could travel better. Well, here at 1X, we have for you our Dream X Travel Club. Now, let me tell you, I absolutely love to travel. I love to travel. I love to travel in luxury since 2021. I've had the blessing of being able to go to Dubai and Dominican Republic and to Barcelona, Spain, and just a lot of different places around the world. And I'm so excited that now, because of this travel membership, more of the people who I have recently met who now have this membership too will be able to travel together. You get access to over 2.5 million hotels and resorts. When you go to beautiful places around the world, you want to have unforgettable experiences. So there are over 300,000 experiences, and you get to get those experiences at a discount. Now, I know there are a lot of travel companies out there, but most travel companies say nobody can give a discount on the airline fares. Well, guess what? Somebody can give a discount on airline fares. And now you have that membership in your hand. 950 plus different airlines that we work with, over 40,000 vacation rentals, 50,000 cruise lines. I don't know of a travel membership that is as good as the one that you're going to have in your hand. So here's a way for you to travel more for less. And every month, you're going to get what's called flex points. These points are going to help you to book your vacations, to buy down your hotels. You'll be able to get access to group travel concierge. I love this. I am not the planning type of person, right? Not at all. So all I have to do is call up my group concierge and say, hey, I want to go to this place, and I want to be able to have a cooking lesson. I want to be able to go mountain bike riding or whatever, and they will curate the whole thing for us. I love that. And what about cruises, guys? We got a cruise booking engine that will put you on some of the best cruises around the world. And this is probably my favorite part. Like, there's so much value in here. Every 6 months, you're going to get a cruise for two. For two. Not a cruise for one, a cruise for two every 6 months. So twice a year, you're cruising. And I love cruises. For my birthday in September, I went on my very first Alaskan cruise. Before then, I had only gone to warm places. I'm like, I want to do Alaska. Did Alaska. It was so, so beautiful. And so now, thanks to DreamX, I'm going to have 2 cruises in my life, and all I've got to do is pay for the taxes. So you're going to love that as well. And here's one thing I've never gotten to experience staying at airport lounges. I've been that person that kind of had to prop my head up against the wall and try to get comfortable and get a crook in my neck. No more. You will now have access to over 1,300 airport lounges globally. I love that, giving us a world-class experience. We deserve that, don't we? So staying in condos, that's my thing. Love having access to like the kitchens and the washer and dryer and all the amenities. So experiencing luxury there. And here's another thing that I've never done. We also can have access to private jet rental concierge. So I'm saying all that to say, guys, this is a full, robust lifestyle travel club that will allow you to create your travel life on your own terms. Let me just share with you before I go to the next vertical a couple of the great trips we have. Here's a Mayan adventure, 15 days for $1,700. Like, are you serious? And that includes your stay. It includes your travel once you get there, to the different excursions and some other amenities. We've got Spain, 15 days, $2,400. Look at this. Thailand, 16 days, $1,170. Guys, this is amazing. A full moon party, or your overnight train expense, Muay Thai lessons. So you have trips, curated trips like this, and more that you will be able to see in your portal. And one of the things that I absolutely love is that you will be able to pay in Bitcoin and 2,000 other currencies. So you have that option as well. Now, there's something really unique that I want to share with you. And this is for those of you who are crypto lovers or who want to be in the crypto space. Joe Martinez has done something that is really, really unique. And we had a product that people used to pay thousands of dollars for, gladly, because the value was there. And now this product that we have in the crypto space, guys, it's not going to cost you thousands of dollars. It's not even going to cost you hundreds of dollars. I'm going to play this video. I want to make sure, hold on, let me stop my share for a moment. I want to make sure that I have my audio on because it's something I want you to hear. Okay, we're good there. All right. I want you to listen up closely to what this visionary man has for us who want to benefit, guys, from blockchain technology.
We founded the company of IX Global with the concept of being able to pay out as much as we could. And we've done that. We've created a sustainable company. We've created a ever-growing community. We've paid out millions and millions of dollars to brand ambassadors over the last 3 years. And what we want to do now is we want to democratize this even more. Instead of paying out bonuses to the elite, to the top few, we want to pay it out to each and every one of you guys out there. The way we're going to do that is through blockchain technologies. We are right now launching our Innate program. What does innate mean? Innate means God-given. It means each and every one of us have been given rights, been given talents, and whatever we have in our lives, in our soul, becomes who we are. Well, those innate gifts that were given to you have gone away. We forget about them. We want to bring those back. And that's what Innate is about, giving the power back to you as an individual. And we want to do that by gifting you an NFT. If you are right now in a place where you could receive a free NFT, and that NFT can give you different perks and privileges as you move forward, would that be something you're interested in? I know there's many people out there, many people within our community that's going to say yes. We are going to take a percentage of our company. We are going to take it and give it away to our NFT holders. So if you were ever looking to be a part of something bigger, if you're ever looking to be a part of something greater, and you're looking to be a part of decentralization, Innate is the place for you. It is going to be an amazing time. These NFTs are 100% free. Get it out there, mint them. There are minting fees and blockchain fees, so there are fees associated with it. However, from the IX standpoint, it's absolutely free. If you want to mint these, get with the person that invited you to our community. You have to go out there, you'll have to set up your wallets. There are some things you'll have to do. So we do have courses and how-tos on how to get this done, but the Innate NFT project is officially live. Get out there and mint your NFT.
Guys, this is so exciting. Let me tell you, for those of you who are like, what is minting? What is NFTs? Just know it's something you need to know about. But did you hear? He said, give a percentage of the company away to NFT holders. And the NFTs are your favorite four-letter word, free. It's something you need to find out more about. And when you get into X Life, again, for free, you'll be able to learn more about the NFTs and how to mint them. So that is quite exciting. So let's go ahead and start rounding third, because what have we talked about so far? We've talked about you making that decision to say, I'm going to be the one. I'm going to take my life back. I'm going to create my lifestyle the way I want it. We talked about travel, helping you to do that. We talked about gaining skills to help you to do that. We've talked about how you can get into the crypto space. Maybe you want to learn more about that, how you can use the financial markets to help you to do that. Let me tell you about another vertical that is absolutely life-changing. Now, for most people, this may not be the sexiest thing, but this is the most needed thing. There is so much power, ladies and gentlemen, in having a mentor or a coach. The power of a mentor or a coach to change our lives is priceless. Guys, can you mute out, please? Mute everybody out. Felicia, because I hear some background noise. Now, here's another just powerful thing that Joe did. Joe Martinez, our CEO, said, I want to start a elite club called Elite X. This is elite coaching for elite minds. And you want your mind to be elite, don't you? Shake your head up and down like this, of course. But how can you have an elite mind? Well, there's something called the power of proximity. You see, who you associate yourself with makes a difference. If you hang around 5 broke people, you'll probably be the 6th. But if you hang around 5 wealthy people, you will probably be the 6th. And so Joe understood the power of a mentor in people's lives. Like all greats have a mentor. Beyonce, she has a coach, right? And a mentor, a singing coach. With Tiger Woods, who's one of the greatest golf players. He had a golf coach. So all of us need to have people in our lives who have achieved what we want to achieve, who honestly want to pour into us to help to raise us up. Because right now, the results that you're getting are based on everything that you know up until this point. And so if you're not making, I'm just making up a number, if you're not making $30,000 a month, if you're not making $10,000 a month or whatever it may be, it's just because you don't know how. It's not because you can't. It's not because nobody can. It's just because you don't know how. But what if you had people in your life who gave you the right way to think? People who were 7-figure earners and 8-figure earners and who have achieved 9-figure results, who were there that really wanted to pour in you to help you to level up for the rest of your life. And so Joe put together this exclusive club that is focused on people's growth, helping you to access some of the greatest minds in the world. You know, I think it was something I was watching on YouTube, and it was saying, don't ask a millionaire what they do. You want to ask them first what they think, how they think, because it's not about what a person does. There are rich people in real estate. There are poor people in real estate. There are rich people in insurance. There are poor people in insurance. There are rich people in network marketing. There are poor people in network marketing. So it's not about what you do. It's about the how you do it and how you think while doing it. And so if you could access some of the greatest minds and leverage the minds of these key leaders who want to help you to get those dreams that you just took off the shelf tonight, then you want to be a part of this elite society. I mean, you're going to have access to not just the information, but from masterclasses and courses and even live events that will put you in the room with the likes of Ed Mylett. So Travis and I were in Utah last year, towards the end of last year, and Joe Martinez paid 6 figures to have this gentleman to come into the room and to pour into us. We could reach out and touch him. Ed Mylett is like the #2 podcast in the world. And he was just in there pouring into us. And we were so moved. We were forever changed. And if you want to hear what it is that he told us in this private setting, then make sure that you join as elite so you can go into your X life when you are an elite member and you can get that power of one basically live session that Ed Mylett did with us. Now, let's talk cost and value. So I was doing the math tonight and I was thinking, man, what if Joe wasn't thinking about giving us all this value and he was just in it for the money for himself? How much would this cost? So on the low side, I know people who pay just for trading education and they pay $200 a month. I know people who have just a travel club and on the low end, they pay $200 a month. I know people who have mentors and coaches in their life, and believe me, on the low end, they pay $1,000 a month because most people pay 5 figures for a coach up front. So I added that all together and I came up with $1,400 would be a steal, would be a value, would be like you were getting a lot for your money if this membership costs $1,400 a month for everything that you get. But look at what Joe did. Again, how can I help the average person to get this millionaire mindset, to get this thinking, to get this lifestyle empowerment? And it only costs them some dollars a day. So whether tonight you choose the light membership for $115 or you want every single thing that IX has to offer, the coaches and the mentors and the business coaching and the top of the line lifestyle membership and all of the trading and the education, is still under $200. Somebody do me a favor and type value in the chat. I'm not going to move on until I see that value. Type in the chat, say value. Guys, that is such a value. And isn't that what we want? It's like, okay, here's the price, but what is it really worth to me? And for me, this is priceless. The people that I'm around because of this membership, I don't know how else I would be able to associate with this type of people in my proximity. To be able to travel around the world like this in luxury, sometimes for free because I win a trip, sometimes at a discount because of this travel membership. There's just so much value here, guys. And on the low end, what I'm paying $190 for should cost me $1,400 a month. But this is what I want to do. Now, some people decide that, you know what, I just want to save even more money and just pay for it up all at once, annually. And you can do that with a 6-month pass. We have an annual pass as well. I want to show you how you can have this to pay for itself. Now, when you come and you decide, you know what, this is what I need in my life. I want to be a part of this. We're going to throw some extra things in for you. If you know who Bob Proctor is, we got Bob Proctor's #2 guy. He was Bob Proctor's #2 consultant. We're going to make sure that he pours into you every single Tuesday. And then your health is your greatest wealth. So you just don't want to have a lot of money or have this lifestyle. I mean, you want to be in a healthy body, don't you? Since I've been getting on these Body X calls, I'm telling you guys, I've been so inspired. I've doubled the amount of exercise that I'm doing. I've been so motivated, going to the gym 5 times a week now, and paying even more attention to my nutrition thanks to our Body X calls. You'll get these every Monday. But now I want to tell you how to make this free. Now, this part is optional. The membership just makes sense. And you can just be a customer and enjoy all the benefits of the membership. But I want to show you all, for those of you who want to put your entrepreneurial caps on, put it on, tie it, right? Got on your entrepreneurial cap. I want you to understand, we get paid here 4 ways. 4 ways. And in these 4 ways, it's simple, but it's so powerful in its simplicity. In fact, these 4 ways last year had our top earner at $1.2 million a month. These 4 simple ways had the gentleman, Travis Flaherty, who's one of our top people in the company and also one of our coaches, at 6 figures per month in just a few months. So the 4 ways that we get paid, from direct bonuses to apprentice bonuses, the rank bonuses, and the team commissions, just know we're going to coach you through how to share this with other people and start getting paid this money every single week. The only thing I want you to remember right now is this: enroll for and it's paid for, because I want you to get this totally free, no cost to you. Enroll for and your membership is paid for. So that $190 is taken care of, and you have over $100 in net commissions coming back to you. So that's a way for you to make it totally no cost to you. Enroll for, and it's absolutely paid for. Plus, this is a tax write-off as well. So the average person, because they have a home-based business, will save $8,000 to $10,000 per year just because you have a business like this with an intent to make a profit, whether you make the profit or not. But here, you're going to make it. Now, one last thing, guys. You heard me mention the name Travis Flaherty. Travis started something that's going to absolutely, if you take advantage of it, help you to get a result that you've never gotten in a home-based business before. Travis thought, what is the missing link? Why do so many people join these companies and then they don't make money? Well, what if you had someone who every morning, Monday through Thursday, you met with them on a call with other like-minded people, and they gave you the exact strategies, the exact posts, the exact way of moving and being on social media so that you absolutely would get results. So you don't have to think about, what do I say and what should I be posting today? But you got this curated, proven, done for you content by one of the industry's top people in the world. Folks, this is the difference maker. So if you thought maybe this wasn't for you, if you thought maybe, I don't know, I've tried these things before, I want to let you know that you've never had the Breakfast Club in your life in the mornings. You never had someone to show you how to stop using social media and scrolling through and just spending wasteless time for 90 minutes, but now allow social media to pay you. This, my friends, right here, the Breakfast Club, is going to make all the difference, because now you don't have to figure it out for yourself. You're going to have an expert to show you how to do it and get this content done for you. I'm telling you, folks, you're absolutely going to love being a part of the Breakfast Club. So at this point, this is what I want to do. First of all, guys, you are the one. I want to tell you that you are the one. If you thought anything here today where you say, you know what, I want to take my life back, I'm ready to travel more, I want to learn about how people are making money in this crypto space, I want to get some of these free NFTs, I want to be a part of the social community that's focused on growth, I want to get some of that weekly pay and earn an extra $500, $5,000, $10,000 a month or more, then welcome to 1X. And so there's one thing, guys, before we go, that I'm going to share with you. You heard me mention the name Bob Proctor. And when we started out tonight, we talked about the person who invited you to this call. They just made a decision. They made a decision to be the one. And let me tell you what Bob says about decision. He says, there's a single mental move that you can make in a millisecond that will solve enormous problems for you. It has the potential to improve almost any personal or business situation you will ever encounter. And it could literally propel you down the path to incredible success. He says, I'm talking about decision. And so here we are, guys, at the end of this presentation. And now it's time for you to make your decision. In fact, I want you to text the person who referred you to this Zoom right now, your decision. And here's your decision. If you say, you know what, I didn't like anything that I heard about, this is not for me, then you have the right to that decision. I want you to text them the number 3. If you say, I'm liking what I'm hearing, you know what? If nothing else, I like this membership, all of this value, all this education, the mentoring, the coaching for less than $200 for $190, the travel, everything. I at least want this membership and be a customer. Then I want you to text that person the number 2. And if you're like me, if you're like Felicia and Dawn and so many others out there, Catherine and Carolyn, and you say, well, yeah, it can benefit me, but I want to be that multiplier. I want to help some other people. I want to change some other lives. I want to make an impact. I want to be that one that helps change other people's lives. Then I want you to text the number 1 to the person who invited you right now. Text them the number 1. That number 1 stands for you deciding to be the one that changes everything, not just for your life, but to help impact the life of others. So with that, guys, I thank you so much for being here on this Zoom tonight. Look forward to seeing you all in the Breakfast Club, seeing you all in X Life, and seeing you all at the top. And with that, this presentation is officially over, but we're going to unmute and say good night. We're going to end with some energy, just like we started with energy. So everybody unmute yourselves, say good night, and say, I am the one. That's what I want to hear. Everybody unmute and say, I am the one.
I am the one, the one your son.
I am the one. You're the one,
Boomy. You go, girl.
Have a good night, everybody.
I'm the
Good
one.
night, everybody.
I'm the one.
I'm the one.
I'm the one.
I am the one.
You are the one.
Yes, I'm the one.
I see you. You are the one.
I was the one before
Yes.
one was a vixen.
Good night, everyone. Bye-bye.
Good night. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.